So I already made a video on filming on the Piccadilly Line before it retires. And then I was like, you know what? Why not film a part 2? Alright, as of currently we are at Rayner's Lane, and we are currently looking at the Metropolitan Line, though we are here for that train over there. Alright, we are now looking at the Piccadilly Line. To those who liked the previous video, don't worry, we are back with another one. Also, if you want to, don't forget to subscribe. Man, I've always loved this line. So in the previous video, I thought these trains were retiring this year, but I've came to the lucky news that they're actually not really retiring until next year. Actually, no, 2027. It's just this year when they are going to share with the slightly newer trains. And the newer trains have 2 extra carriages and air conditioning. Comment down below if you're excited for the new trains, because honestly I kind of am, though I will miss the old ones. Also, not only we're going to be looking at the absolute masterpiece Piccadilly Line, but we're also going to be going to Acton Town. And boy is it exciting. So you're going to see some clips of me at Acton later, and it was actually a lot of fun. I went to the museum place, which is only on temporarily. So I'm just going to vlog around there. Credit to the museum depot. I can't wait to show you my experience there. When I made part 1, it was in Leicester Square, so it was in tunnels. But since we are now in a more overground bit, luckily I can get some really nice Piccadilly Line clips. So yeah, I hope you enjoy looking at them. And also, listen to the beautiful sound it makes when it leaves the station. My goodness, is this awesome.
This is South Harrow.
I don't know why, I just think it sounds beautiful because it's really, it gives old London vibes. This is something I've always loved about Piccadilly and Bakerloo, in fact. Fun fact, because why not? Piccadilly Line goes to Heathrow Airport, which is the only airport that a train on the London Underground goes to, making it the only train that takes you to an international airport. Excitement now comes to its peak as the Piccadilly Line starts sharing tracks with other trains. Now, to me, the District and Piccadilly Line feel like brothers, as while looking at the map, I realised how much stations these two lines share with each other. Oh, I just had a voice crack, that's my bad. But yeah, these two trains share a lot of stations with each other. It's pretty cool. The funniest thing about these two trains, and when I say two trains, I mean Piccadilly and District, by the way, just to be more specific. The thing I find so funny is the size difference. I think this is quite obviously only because Piccadilly Line uses more narrow tunnels when it goes further into London, though seeing these two drive past each other is the funniest thing ever due to their massive size difference. I don't know why, it's just funny. It's always been kind of funny to me, and this goes to all the other trains. Now, while chilling at my destination, even inside the building and while train watching, the amount of times I heard Piccadilly and District whistle at each other when they went past each other was so insane. It's honestly kind of sweet. Now, I didn't capture any of it on camera, unfortunately, though I did capture some clips of them going past, and some is a bit of an understatement because I made a 14-minute video dedicated to the Piccadilly and District Line just going past each other. So that'll be on a separate video for the train watchers. But yeah, I'd appreciate it if you checked that out. But yeah, while I didn't capture them whistling to each other on camera, unfortunately, it was still really sweet. It's honestly a decent connection between the two trains. And there was one bit where 3 trains went past at once, but couldn't catch that on time. But yeah, I still have quite a few clips of them going past each other. Another thing I figured out was how much more common the Piccadilly Line was appearing in the District Line. I just had another voice crack, my bad. Just watch for a couple seconds how many times the Piccadilly Line goes past, and I'll write text above when the District Line finally goes past. Oh wait, never mind, another Piccadilly appears again. Also, hope you liked the view I took at the District Line in the distance. But yeah, to keep words short, that Piccadilly Line ride was absolute cinema. Oh wait, we're not in a cinema right now. Anyways, let's move on to the museum, shall we? This is where we'll find retired trains and buses. Some I never got to ride on. Though I really wish I did, to be honest, because looking back on some of them, even without riding them, they're really cool. This underground plushie right here, one day should be a friend for my Elizabeth Line plushie, because I do have an Elizabeth Line plushie. It's really cute. So, while looking at the train section, I also found a Metropolitan milk cab. So, if I remember, old Metropolitan trains used to travel all the way up to Aylesbury, and man, that's quite far. So, comment down below if that is true, because potentially it is. Like, I'm generally kind of interested to know. So, comment down below if you have any clues. And there is the milk. Here I was speechless. I had ran into the A-Stock trains, the old Metropolitan trains, and man, I missed them. I'm not crying. But yeah, to no surprise, the A-Stock was one of my favourite things about the whole museum. I really hope Piccadilly Line comes here when it retires. I'll admit though, I actually really adore all the other stuff, like the S-Stock, like all the newer stuff, so I wish that they could just work together, but I get it. The older the train gets, the less they work, so yeah. And another fun fact, the A-Stock is actually a tad bit larger than the S-Stock, but due to some technical reasons, I don't really remember why, but due to some technical reasons, they could make the train a little bit smaller, because I don't know why they made the A-Stock big, but I'm assuming due to just some technology and all that, and due to some upgrades the S-Stock had, they didn't need to, so. Larger view of the milk cab. Oh yeah, I also found the 1938 stock here, and man, that was really cool to look at. I might go looking for it in September, to be honest, because they sometimes come around that time. Look at them beautiful looking seats. I saw another train that looked like the A-Stock from the sides. I went to take a look at the front, and as soon as I saw them headlights, I knew it was the C-Stock. Well, I'm really starting to know a lot about trains, and I'm happy about it. I also found out the 1938 stock it was possible to go in, and by looking at this clip right here, you can tell I'm running to them seats. And my god, this train has the comfiest seats ever. I swear to god, I'm not even kidding. There's also an old photo of the Victoria line, and man, it actually used to look like the Bakerloo line. What a change it has. Because man, the 2009 stock looks more like the S stock now. I also didn't take long to recognise this. I'm pretty sure this is the freight train that drives around tube tunnels at times. Apparently it is extremely rare to discover, and it's nice to see they have it in this museum. I'm proud of this collection. It's really nice to look at. Like, I don't know why freight trains are just underrated. I also ran into this tube train right here, and there was a sign above it that said Central Line, and I was like, that's the Central Line? Wow, I'm really surprised. Basically, all the tube trains back then looked like the Bakerloo line. The Bakerloo line's the only one that contained a similar design to all these old ones. Oh, and Piccadilly too, I guess. They're the only two that kind of stayed the same. So yeah, I just viewed it as a train as first. Well, a legendary train, until I saw a sign. It's weird to think this is what the Central Line used to look like. I'm assuming this is the Bakerloo line. Well, that's about the end of the adventure. I had a blast at that museum, so I just thought I'd share it with you guys. And yeah, it's honestly such an amazing place. And seeing all the trains that retired was really nice. They've got a really nice home there. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you love trains, don't forget to subscribe. Trains isn't the main thing I do on this channel, though I still post it temporarily. But I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed anyways. Still your choice. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully, since it's my holidays now, I should be able to post more. I will see you all in the next video. Love you all.